don't even matter.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying once the music starts, you know. Let's go, yeah. I'm a walking business nigga.
We going?
I should be a LC. I keep shooters on point with me.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy Aki with his trusty producer Phil is in the motherfreaking house. Cut that copyright before we get cut off up in here. How you doing today?
I'm all right.
Look.
I'm living the dream, you know.
Phil, wait, I gotta ask you a question.
Doing this damn podcast. I'm living the dream.
Look, it's your boy Aki. What's up, Aki Nation? Everybody is here. Guess what? I love y'all so much. You know what? Our show is growing. It's getting better and better every week. And hopefully we'll be able to do something big coming up soon, y'all. But guess what? I got my main man, Philip Emmett is in the house. Hey!
What's up, public?
Y'all drop down in the comments, leave y'all flags out there. Listen, I gotta ask Phil, how was his weekend?
How was my weekend?
Dude, how was the weekend period? Listen, y'all, Aki Nation. Oh my God. Look, Phil, wait, hold up. How was your weekend? You tell us.
Oh, it was fine. It was just fine. We had a good time again.
That's all you gotta say?
That's all I gotta say.
Listen.
If I say anything more, it might result in charges against us.
Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Say no to drugs. Okay. I'm talking about me.
Say no to everything.
So look, how about me and Phil went to go see Amy Sedaris last weekend here in the beautiful Tobin Center here in San Antonio. It was a great time. So somebody had gave me some gummies, and I decided I was going to eat them before we went into the show. First of all, we got racially profiled. The cop was pissed off because it was a black guy driving a Range Rover. Isn't that the reason why he got mad?
Honest to God's truth. Probably because he doesn't make enough to afford one.
He got so pissed to see me driving that Range. He was like, matter of fact, valet is closed, N-word. He didn't say N-word, but that's what I'm going to put in there.
That's what he wanted to say.
Yeah. Get out of here. And I was like, dude, mental health is real, bro. That cop had something wrong with him.
I was blown away. I was blown away to see it.
It was insanity. So anyway, we go and park and we walk into the venue and whatnot. I get a double whatever drink I was drinking. Phil got his drink, whatever. We go inside. You know what? Matter of fact, no, you weren't drinking, were you? That was just me.
Sprite.
Yeah, you had like Sprite. So anyway, we get inside the show. I ate 2 gummies before we went in there. Look, I promise you, the show was amazing. She was so funny. It was like a sit-down interview thing. I didn't know it was going to be like that. I thought it was going to be like a stand-up thing. It was like a sit-down interview. And then at the end, it seemed like everybody knew it was about to end because people just started lining up out of nowhere, right?
Right. Yeah.
And then next thing you know, they cut the lights on. I promise you, look, when they cut those lights on, I got stuck to the MFA in there. Dude, I thought people was trying to kill me and everything. I was like, I'm on the watch list. The people that's up there asking questions, they were like blocking me from seeing Amy. And I was thinking that they was like blocking out the people that they wanted to take out.
Someone had a bad trip.
Yo, that joke was crazy as hell, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Man, look. Y'all, let's get into these stories because guess what? It's a lot of comedy going on this week. Because let me tell you something. This is a bad week in the news because, you know, all the celebrities are out on vacation. So while they out on vacation doing what they need to do, guess what? I didn't even put that Elon Musk story in here, but y'all need to go online and see that Elon Musk story. He has his clothes off on a yacht down somewhere, and he literally looks like the marshmallow from Ghostbusters.
He's such a doucher.
Dude looks horrible.
He's such a doucher.
Oh my God. Y'all listen. Here's the first story. Okay, you ready? You ready to go?
Set it off.
Let's go.
Set it off.
Jury selection underway for ex-Trump advisor Steve Bannon. Jury selection began Monday in the trial of Steve Bannon, a one-time top advisor for former President Trump. Donald Trump. He's facing criminal contempt of Congress charges after refusing for months to cooperate with the White House committee investigating the January 6th Capitol insurrection. Now, everybody knows that Steve Bannon is like the goon of all goons. Him along with what's the other guy's name with the flat head in the back? They be talking so much trash. The one that he has a tattoo of Richard Nixon on his back.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Look, between the three of them, I'm like,
I can't think
what
of
the
his name, but I know
hell?
who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about, right? He runs around like going like this.
I'm just so focused on Bannon because I remember reading a article in the New Yorker about him. It was very, very detailed about how much of a goon he is.
That
and I was
dude,
blown away by the story. I was just like, man, I didn't know that much about him. I was like, holy I was like, it was a very well researched piece of
Bannon
writing on Bannon.
He is off the hook.
Yeah, it's
okay. It's like
that's an article public of find that in the New Yorker and read that. You'll be blown away by Steve Bannon's credentials.
Look, I can see him right now on the way to court. Look.
Yeah, dude, he's a trip, bro. He's a trip.
Listen, these people can't do nothing to me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing no Congress sit down or nothing. Guess what? They hit that motherfucker with the whoop wop, and now he's down there like, I'm going to go down there, but I ain't going to say what you want me to say. They need to be careful putting him up on thing because he'll throw a monkey wrench in the whole January 6th committee if they not careful.
Yeah.
Because he's that thought out.
Yeah. He's
you know what I'm saying? Like, dude will go up there and just crush their whole thing down. Yeah. They need to be careful.
Yeah, he's smooth. Yeah.
Fucking with Steve Bannon.
Yeah.
Because that dude is out of control.
Yeah.
It says Bannon is charged in Washington's federal court with defying a subpoena from January 6th committee that sought his records and testimony. He was indicted in November on 2 counts of criminal contempt of Congress 1 month after the Justice Department received a congressional referral. Each count carries a minimum of 30 days in jail and as long as a year behind bars. See, that's the only reason why he showed up. That's the only reason.
That's like nothing.
It's nothing. For all the stuff that he done caused and all the stuff he done did in this country.
It's like a joke.
He's going to show up and be like, look, Liz Cheney. This is what you're going to tell Liz Cheney. Suck it. Yeah. That's a crazy story, but I hope your ass go to jail, Steve Bannon. The F out of here.
Yeah.
Now, this story right here, Phil. Okay, this is about that dude, Craig Robinson. Have you ever seen his comedy show?
No, bits and pieces.
Let me tell you something.
Before, yeah.
I saw him down at LOL Comedy Club. Listen, I'm not surprised that the comedy club emptied out before guns went off because dude is not funny, okay? Listen, they probably shot up the club because he wasn't funny, okay? Listen, dude gets up there and starts playing the piano and stuff. Listen, so I bought tickets to go see him, right? Me and a whole bunch of other black people went to go see him, right? And we didn't know what was going to happen. We thinking, oh, Craig Robinson from, whatever the show he's on. Oh, he's going to be great. He's going to be funny.
Yeah.
Dude got up there and literally turned into, I don't know. He was playing the piano and like making up shit, and all the non-melanated people in there thought it was amazing. But the melanated people was like, we felt like we was in church, like, who's going to get up and leave first? It was like, are you going to wait for your food to come? We was like, we ain't even going to wait for our food. Let's just get up and go. Listen, let me say, a man fired a gun inside a comedy club in North Carolina on Saturday night shortly after it was evacuated and before actor comedian Craig Robinson was set to perform. The shot was fired about 9 p.m. at the Comedy Zone in Charlotte, media outlets reported. No one was injured. Craig Robinson his ego should be injured because you know what? He sucks as a comedian straight up and down. Do you know anything about him?
No. Absolutely not.
Look, you ain't got nothing to say about this story right here.
No, I don't. Not a thing.
Listen, lame ass Craig Robinson. We don't care about your comedy show in Charlotte because you lame. Next. Don't go see Craig Robinson, okay? He's whack. No wonder he got all those Pizza Hut commercials and everything. You know he got Pizza Hut commercials? You Phil is on his phone. That's how much he doesn't care about this story. Let me move on. Because guess what? I ain't going to get zero commentary from him after this. Okay, guess who's back in the news, y'all? Aki Nation. Guess who's back? Oh, wait, one more thing about Craig Robinson. If you've seen his show and you thought it was dope or you thought it was whack, please put it down in the comment section so we can know. Okay? Because I think he's mad corny. How much time have we been doing this? Because I feel like I'm really rushing through these stories.
No, you're not.
I'm not?
No,
Okay.
you're not. Go ahead.
Okay, this is a huge story right here. Travis Scott.
I don't know why.
Yeah, you know, after what happened at Astroworld, like, everybody was saying that he needed to go sit down for a little while, but I guess he did. Like, how long ago was Astroworld? Was it 2 years ago? No.
I don't know.
It was like, you don't know what happened at Astroworld?
The one, the killings?
No, he didn't kill anybody. People got trampled to death and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
Like 10 people died.
yeah, but they were told to rush the stage.
Yeah, by Travis Scott.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
Hey, y'all.
so technically, he was technically responsible.
Look, he's probably up there doing that mumble rap. So he was like a Donald Trump. I want y'all to come rush the stage, rush the stage, rush the stage, rush the dun, 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 dun. And everybody just came flooding up there. People got killed, bro.
I know.
So let me tell you the news story. Rolling Loud founder walks back comments, no issue with venue and Travis Scott performing. We just spoke with Tariq, who says he was quick to delete his now viral comment because it was simply not accurate. Tariq says RL actually did reach out to Travis Scott headlining Rolling Loud, but it couldn't work on time. Tariq's comment on Instagram appears to have been made out of frustration from negative posts from festival goers demanding Travis. I don't care. Kanye West is no longer headlining Rolling Loud in Miami. And while many thought Travis Scott would have been a perfect fit to replace Ye, the festival's founder says it would have been possible after the deaths at Astroworld. Kanye West, go sit down. Travis Scott, go sit down. Everybody go sit down and have a seat. You don't care, do you?
Yeah, okay.
Guess what, y'all? That's the end of the first half. Guess what? The show, I feel like it's going so fast. You know why? Because I had 2 beers earlier, and y'all know I've been trying to just drink water, but guess who decided they was going to just rush over to the studio and force me to do the show today?
Hey, we need to get this done.
Because I'm having like a procedure done tomorrow, so you was right, Phil.
Yeah, that's true.
Guess what, y'all? Guess what? We'll be right back.
On my wrist, inside the club, shine like some LED.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, man. We are live. What's up, Aki Nation? What's up, Phil? We are back. And guess what it is time for, everybody? It's time for everybody's favorite segment, Men's Gossip.
Why the hell you calling it everybody's favorite segment?
Because it's my favorite segment, Men's Gossip. Okay, it's so
your favorite segment to say?
Yeah, I love saying it. It's so cool. Men's Gossip. Okay, y'all. Leonard Fournette shuts down report on weight gain. He says it's totally false. Now, this is from TMZ. I don't know if anybody even cares about this. Do you even know about this story, Phil?
I did not know about the story before.
Does it
you put
even
it
matter?
in front of my face.
Does it even matter?
I mean, 245, 260. When it comes to Leonard Fournette, I don't think they would give a shit one way or another. He's a 15-pound difference. I don't think with him it would matter. He's a big running back anyways. He would just have more weight going down the field. He'd probably be they would probably just run someone else running back wise that's smaller for the different downs and put Leonard Fournette for a goal line back. So it's not going to matter.
Let me tell you something what this story has given me.
And plus, that's the team that Tom Brady's on.
Look.
They might just throw more.
Look. It says the story came from Rick Stroud from the Tampa Bay Times. Let me tell you something. Do you know what this story is giving me? It's giving me, you know what? That bitch gained 15 pounds. I'm going to out that bitch. and Leonard's like, I had 2 cheeseburgers for lunch, y'all. It don't even matter. Like, why is this even a story?
Oh, you think Rick's got some pent up anger?
No, this is like a little bitch story, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, I heard that Leonard Fournette gained 15 pounds. Baby, he did. You didn't see that stomach?
His wife told me, you know.
It said the coaches is not happy, Stroud said, and that it's an understatement when Fournette didn't participate in the OTAs, but showed up at the mandatory minicamp wearing damn near 260 pounds.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Me either.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be a Super Bowl playoff contender no matter what.
So he went from this to this. To this. It's summertime, so he went from smoothies to barbecue.
Yeah.
Smoothies, barbecue.
Yeah.
Smoothies, barbecue.
And I feel like an NFL athlete like that, they could drop that like
I
no
know.
problem.
It's like, why is this even a story? The
Yeah.
NFL season hasn't even started yet. This is how slow it is out here, y'all.
Yeah.
It's dead out here in these streets. Oh my God, Phil, I just realized what I just did. I just stood up.
Yeah.
It showed my stomach.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Whack story. Next. Oh, Lord, Phil. Okay. This is your time to go off, okay? It's time for Phil's segment with this week is I want you to talk about not the most obvious quarterbacks, okay? I want you to give us the best quarterbacks of 2022 that you would put on your fantasy football team that I hope you joined, because last week you said you wasn't even joining. So
Yeah.
I hope you decided to change your mind and get back in the game. But if you had your fantasy football team, who would be on it?
Oh, okay. All right. Well, obvious. Okay. So if we're talking fantasy football, then we're talking just stats. Okay. So we're not talking Super Bowl win or anything like that. So if we're talking stats, and I'm talking some badass quarterbacks that are out there that are putting up numbers that are just, they're great quarterbacks. They're going to have great yardage because they're quarterbacks that know how to read defenses. They're going to be able to throw against teams. I would say number one, and when I'm talking youth-wise, Josh Allen for the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
The dude's got a gun. He's got the. I think he's going to be one of those quarterbacks that's going to be like Brady and be able to just read defenses. He's going to be able to pick them apart. Obviously, you have Aaron Rodgers that's going to be playing, even though he probably won't have as many yards and things of that nature, because he pretty much took all the money from his team he possibly could and fucked them. And so he can't get any great receivers and they can't afford anyone else. So he pretty much fucked his team over because he took all the money he possibly could in his franchise deal.
Oh, so now there's no money left for the team
to pay for everyone, to pay for anyone else.
That is so stupid.
Well, exactly. And they paid it to him. So in other words, the managers there, the owners there, they're just fucking just idiots, dude. Joe Burrow last year for the Bengals went off at the end of the year. He was going crazy. So he's going to be one to watch throwing the ball as long as he gets his receivers back and everything and they're healthy. Justin Herbert, at the end of last year, he was comparable to like someone like Matthew Stafford, just throwing the ball. You're talking like getting yards after yards. 5,000. He's looking like a 5,000 yard a year thrower. So I mean those quarterbacks are the ones to watch. Their arms are just. I mean they can throw the ball. They can air it out. They can throw 30-yard pops on a dime. So like you're talking. I would say those are the quarterbacks that you're going to watch. And obviously Matthew Stafford coming back with Cooper Kupp on his team and all. Now him knowing the offense better than he did last year, and him already had winning them a Super Bowl, like without even knowing the offense good. Just think about what's going to happen when he comes back and knows the offense perfectly.
Okay.
So so Stafford, and obviously we're not going to talk about Brady. Because,
So those are your picks.
yeah, I would say
All right.
those are the main 100% picks that are going to be like the performers.
Okay, now let's take stats out of it. Let's get out of the fantasy football. Just give me your one outside of Tom Brady that you think is totally amazing.
That could win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I would definitely say that Stafford could win another Super Bowl.
Okay, we're
very
going to remember
easily.
you said that.
Matthew
Stafford.
Very easily could win another one. Very easily.
And what team is he with?
The
Bengals?
The Rams. Yeah.
The Rams.
The Rams. Yeah.
Y'all, guess what? That's the end of men's gossip. That was so short, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, you only had the 2 stories, really.
I know. It
Yeah.
sucks out here in these sports streets. And guess what? We ain't talking about lacrosse or nothing
and
like
I don't
that.
think there was anything to add. I got one story by the end. I want to really talk about real quick.
Sports or no?
No, it's not sports.
Okay.
It's not sports. So go ahead.
Y'all, guess what?
Yeah,
It's so slow out here in these streets
This was fun.
that
though.
guess what?
Well, you have to talk about this, even if it's not slow.
I know.
Like, this is crazy. When I read about this, I was like, why would you not have a... Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
JLO and Ben Affleck got married this weekend. Ben's family wasn't there. Only JLo's family was there.
Crazy.
People are not happy with Ben marrying Jennifer Lopez. I don't see why not. Let me tell you something. They was together 20-something years ago, right?
Yeah.
And the only reason why they broke up was because of media pressure is the reason why they broke up, because both of their careers was such at risk. Because how dare Ben Affleck go with some Puerto Rican ghetto bitch from the Bronx? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all involved with Puff Daddy and guns and nightclubs and all that kind of stuff and bad movies. That was like, oh, hell no. So they separated. They both went their separate ways. Jen and Ben both got married again. Ben, who married what? Jennifer Garner, right?
Ugh.
They have kids together.
Ugly.
Ben was so distraught all the years that him and Jennifer were not together. He was drinking. He was gambling everywhere, losing all his money. Even Matt Damon stopped fucking with him at one point because he was just being a total fucking douche. Then he fell off the wagon with Jennifer Gardner, where she's running behind him with the kids, trying to figure out where he's at, drunk all the time.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Damn.
Ben Affleck was a mess.
Yeah,
then,
you know a lot more than I do.
Then J-Lo ran off and married Mark Anthony, had the twins.
What a douche.
I know.
God.
Ran off with Mark Anthony, had the twins, did all this kind of stuff like that. And then they waited all of this time for, I guess now that they both in their 50s, they just like, you know what?
Talk about
Fuck it.
Dorcas Maximus. That dude was a...
Who, Mark Anthony?
Oh, my God, dude.
I mean, he's a little guy.
Dude, he's a weasel. You look at that guy, you
know
think
what?
weasel.
Literally.
Like, immediately. You think weasel.
Literally.
Yeah, like, come
He
here.
does look like
Come
a
here,
weasel.
because I want to slap the fuck out of you. Like,
That's a mess. But now they back together. And apparently his family is still salty about it.
yeah, it's like, whatever.
Look, you know he been waiting a long time for that Puerto Rican for JJ to come back.
I know, right? Probably juicy
He
as hell
waited
still.
all of these years.
Right.
Could you imagine? Like, she went out and lived her life.
Sorry, Ben. We got to talk about it.
I know,
Because
like-
I know you've been hungry for it.
Listen, she went out and lived her life and had a good time. He went and married somebody and got screwed over.
I guarantee they probably had some meetups. I guarantee.
Oh yeah,
it.
of course. You know they listen.
No, they
Jennifer
didn't.
Lopez and Ben Affleck. I'll promise you, they've been
Yeah.
effing all of these years.
Yeah.
All of these years.
Guarantee it.
They
Guarantee
never
it.
stopped
Yeah.
effing. If they just got back
All right,
together and
all
now they're
right.
married,
I'm
okay.
getting all worked up thinking about that JLo juice.
Oh my God!
Go,
You know what
move-
though? She does
move
look
on,
beautiful.
move on,
All right,
move on.
next. That's a crazy ass story.
Bam.
Y'all listen. Ricky Martin.
Oh God! When
Listen.
I saw this, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Ricky Martin.
Oh.
You better be careful and tread lightly, cause your
couldn't-
ass is about to go to prison.
Dude, I could not believe it when
Ricky
when I saw
Martin-
this. I was like, "So what?" He has, then I saw the 50 years, and I was like, "Oh." I was like, that type of relationship. I was like, "Oh shit."
In Puerto Rico, incest is illegal.
Well, I would hope so.
But now,
I guess there's some pretty fucked up countries though.
Look, they say he was in a relationship with his 22-year-old nephew, but we don't know how long it has been going on. But see, evidently, the nephew was already grown when it started happening. But in Puerto Rico, they have this strict incest laws where you cannot be.
Don't matter no age.
Yeah,
Period.
the age doesn't even matter.
And he goes to court for it on July 21st.
He goes to court on July 21st.
Is it a trial starting?
I don't know.
So we don't know the disposition.
No, but his brother says that it's not even true. But this is a huge story. Like, it's everywhere. I don't want to make no exceptions. This is the thing. Ricky Martin is not even in the closet. He's never even been in the closet. Like, why are you doing this with your nephew? You could be with anybody you want.
Yeah, right. Damn.
Ricky freaking Martin.
I guess he's got something that Ricky just likes. He don't.
Well, apparently the nephew got upset about something that Ricky was doing because Ricky was treating him real bad, like abusive, like beating him up and stuff like that. Could you imagine your uncle's beating you up and effing you at the same time?
Oh my God!
Now come here, bring me that booty, boy. Could you imagine?
Okay.
Your nephew.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Don't get us kicked off the air.
Look, I got excited right there.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Not
for the nephew, though. Not for the nephew.
Banned for explicit content.
Oh my God.
Come on.
I didn't say anything bad. Ricky Martin.
Well, you're about to on this next story.
Look, Ricky Martin, you in danger, girl.
We're getting pretty freaking risque on this show. we're going deeper and deeper into some deviant stuff.
Y'all listen.
Hey, sorry, Christian channels.
Listen, okay? Listen. Who out here loves Bow Wow? Child. Orlando Brown is back at it again, child.
Wow.
Listen, there's a video circulating of
I haven't
Orlando.
heard shit about him in absolutely forever.
I know.
So when you told me about this, I was like,
did I show you the video?
no, I know, and I don't want to see the video.
It's just an interview.
Oh,
it's
that's
just an interview.
I heard that guy talking smack. Yeah, you showed me.
Yeah, listen, y'all. Orlando Brown from That's So Raven and all these kind of great Disney shows and everything. First, a long time ago, he claimed that Nick Cannon gave him a sloppy toppy, right? Nick Cannon, of all people, gave him a sloppy toppy, Orlando Brown. Then he claimed that he had sex with lesbian Raven Simone. Now he had an interview the other day with this guy called Funny Marco. Y'all can look this up on YouTube, wherever you want to go. It's all plastered everywhere right now. He was being interviewed, and they asked him. They said, "When's the last time you liked 106 in Park?" You know, the 106 in Park was kind of like the black version of
106 in Park,
the countdown show.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well, I haven't liked it since Bow Wow was on there." And then Funny Marco goes, "Do you have a problem with Bow Wow?" He goes, "No, I had no problem with Bow Wow. Bow Wow got some bomb ass pee."
And that's Pussy. He should have just said it. You were already going there. You might as well just said that shit.
I ain't got no problem with Bow Wow. Bow Wow got some bomb ass pussy.
No, he said bad. Oh yeah, he did say
he said bomb ass pussy.
Bomb ass pussy. And I was like, I was confused about it. Remember, because I asked you. I said, that means like bomb ass butthole, right?
Yes.
And you're like, yeah.
Bomb ass pussy.
I was like, thanks. I just wanted to clarify that.
Bomb ass pussy.
I was like, so that means that dude says he's banged him in the past. Oh man, too much, man.
Child,
too
it
much.
says right here, the former Disney star made the comments during a recent interview with comedian Funny Marco. When asked if he had beef with the pint-sized rapper, this shit was so shady. Look, with the pint-sized rapper, Brown replied, "I ain't got no problem with Lil Bow Wow. Lil Bow Wow got some bomb-ass pussy." He said to the video clip below, as reported by the Complex.
Outrageous, bro.
It wasn't long before Bow Wow caught wind of the Brown statements and responded to his tweets that have since been deleted. First of all, why is Bow Wow even responding to this?
Yeah, he should have literally never said a shit. Never said shit. I mean,
let it go.
Pure ignorance, fine, ignorant mofo. Like,
everybody knows that Orlando Brown is whacked out of his mind.
Exactly. Yeah.
So why you gonna let him get you bothered?
I don't even. I don't even know that guy, but I know that he's whacked out of his mind. So like, I'm like,
He's whacked out of his mind.
in general. I'm like, why would you? Even,
He's
like,
sitting up on TV talking about something.
yeah.
What you think about Bow Wow? I have nothing to say about Bow Wow. Bow Wow got some bomb ass pussy, and you gonna listen to that dude? Come on now,
Yeah.
stop it,
Yeah.
stop it, everybody. And Bow Wow, let me tell you something. He had the weakest response ever. He got on there and talked to Orlando Brown, talking about, man, you ain't got to worry about me. I got TV shows coming up. My Millennium Tour concert is coming up next month, and it's sold out. That's such a bitch response to something like that. It's like, dude, you just don't say nothing, because you don't have to respond with your accomplishments. Like,
yeah, exactly.
get out of here. This is a crazy ass story. You got anything you want to add to that?
No.
Bye, Bow Wow. Guess what? I believe it.
Bye, Bow Wow.
Look.
You
I believe it.
Fuck it.
I believe Bow Wow got some bomb ass pussy. Yeah.
I mean,
Look. Like Funky Dineva said on TGIF, he don't look like it's bad. He don't look like it's bad. Bye, Bow Wow. Hopefully I'll be able to try that bomb ass pussy one day.
Meow meow.
Oh my God.
Meow,
You know what?
meow.
This show has totally gone to the left, man. Look.
Yeah, what are you doing, dude?
We don't look.
Alright.
The good news
Now
is
we
gone.
have now we have our segment, conspiracy theory.
It's going to be conspiracy theory.
theory.
Okay. Now, it came out that Ivana Trump, they said she died. You know how when people die and pass away, they say, oh, she passes away at the age 73. They didn't say that. They say she died.
Yeah.
As soon as they said that, I was like, my ears went up like, uh-oh. Some shit done fucking went down.
Oh,
So look,
motherfucker.
how about last week they got mad at Donald Trump because apparently he was trying to contact some of the witnesses that's supposed to come up in this January 6th thing. I think that one of the witnesses was supposed to be Ivana Trump, because, you know, she can't stand Donald. So, look, they say that, look, Ivana Trump was found dead at the bottom of her staircase, the bottom of the steps. Look, at her Upper East Side townhouse on Thursday, and a medical examiner determined that she fell down a flight of stairs. It says her death was ruled accidental. I don't believe it. I believe Donald Trump sent somebody over there, got her ass at the top of those steps and was like, look, if you say one thing to that January 6th thing, I'm going to throw you down these damn steps. And she said, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to say what I need to say because the truth is just the truth. And then they grabbed her ass around her neck and she said, oh my God, stop it. And she had a cup of coffee in her hand. And now all the people she got working up in her house, right? Nobody seen that shit happen. So, oh my God, Donald, I'm going to tell the January 6th Commission everything. Bitch, boom, and knocked her ass. She went flying down the steps head first, goddamn. It says she had blunt trauma to her abdomen. Now, how do you have to go down the steps and have blunt trauma to your abdomen? Like, she was in her own house, right?
Blunt trauma, yeah.
To
How
her
do you get
abdomen.
That's really hard to do.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to like flop back pretty hard to.
She must have
in order to hit the yeah.
I don't know how she had to fall,
Yeah,
but
that's
all I
pretty
know is
tough.
that blunt trauma to your torso while you're falling down the steps. I'm sorry, it doesn't do nothing for me. To me, she should have had head injuries.
Well, obviously, yeah, for sure.
Because apparently she has one of those staircases that goes around down like that because it's supposed to be thin in the middle and wider as the step goes out.
Yeah.
So if she start tripping,
Or you'd have shoulder and arm injuries by trying to brace yourself and stop yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah. It don't make no sense.
What's that conspiracy guy's name that they try to kick him off the air all the time? He talks like this right here, and he's always saying crazy
I don't
stuff.
know.
But that's what this story need to be
I
on
don't
his
know,
show.
but I'm starting to think you're fucking Matlock.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, literally, you just became Matlock on the air.
I got the solutions, baby. Listen, if y'all think Ivanka fell down the steps naturally on her own and got blunt trauma, go down in the comments and let me know what you think.
Yeah.
If you think she got pushed down the steps, which is what I think, what you think, Phil? You don't want to get in it?
Yeah.
Don't be scared. Get on in here and say what you need to say.
If you're telling me there was blunt force trauma to her abdomen, I would literally say that she was pushed down the steps, because there's absolutely no way I see a person falling down steps and that being one of the actual prime injuries on her body. It's impossible.
They said blunt force trauma to her abdomen.
I'm absolutely no forensic scientist when it comes to people's death or nothing, but that's ridiculous to me.
Let's just say
On the arms, on the head, on the back, because you're trying to like stop the hurt or the erase yourself. You would never fall and throw your whole entire torso back to hurt yourself.
She had to be pushed.
Yeah.
She had to be. Because look, she's in her own house.
Yeah.
She has those winding steps. Now, wouldn't you think if you was, say for instance, if you're going down the steps, obviously you're going to be on a short end, not that wide end, because the banister's over here. If you're at home, maybe not.
Yeah.
But either way it go, if she's on the inside of the wind going down, she has plenty of time to grab on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plenty of time. And because the steps are turning, she's going to hit the wall before she even goes all the way down the steps.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's not even going to make it all the way down.
Yeah.
And she was found at the bottom of the steps, bro.
I mean, we already solved it. I mean, they'll probably just come get a statement from us tomorrow. I mean,
we're going to get arrested.
and charge them.
Look, we're going to be charged with crimes that we didn't commit.
No, they're going to come. No, they're just going to come get a statement from us and then charge Trump.
Charge Donald?
Yeah.
Who you think actually pushed it down the steps? Giuliani?
No, he definitely had a crony do it.
Giuliani did it.
No,
that's a joke. No.
Probably someone in the house. Probably some freaking
that
attendant.
He paid off or some shit.
Some person that he could send back to Mexico.
I just don't see her dying from falling down the steps.
Sorry, Mexicans. I'm Mexican, so don't worry about it.
Listen, y'all.
We are brothers.
That is it. That's the end of the show, y'all. Guess what? Thank you, Aki Nation, for tuning in. Go ahead. Yeah, come on. Phil has another story. Yes.
Okay, so I just have to talk about this real quick because I predicted this coming. So because I pay attention to stories and well, obviously we pay attention to stories in the news because we have a freaking news podcast right here. But one of the things is that they just announced it. It just literally it came out just on the press like about an hour or two ago. Netflix's news came out, and because they're going to be announcing their quarterly earnings coming up, like tomorrow, I think, possibly. And so they have lost billions upon billions of dollars in revenue, okay, because of their stocks going down and crashing. And so they have lost. Their first loss came this last earnings statement. Now they're projected to say they're gonna lose over another 200 million subscribers. So they're going to announce another loss. So their stock's already plummeting again. And so they're saying that this next, like what happens tomorrow
the earnings season
could be a completely 100% game changer for Netflix. In other words, we could see Netflix completely collapse tomorrow. Like that's how bad it is. That's how much money they've lost. They've totally laid off as much as they could. They've lost as much as they could. All investors are ready to completely dump, and like literally Netflix could be done.
I'm shocked.
Bankrupt. So it's funny because think about this, and this is greed. This is greed. This is American greed at its finest in operation. They took us from the $5.99 to the $6.99 to the $7.99 consistently to just take money from us, okay? For investors, for all those investors, all those a-holes right now that lost billions and were holding on to the stock, they just kept taking money from all of us, okay? And so then what happens? Then they gouge us on the hugest increase, which was like what, up to like $11.99 or some shit like that. And then they're going to give us they're going to charge us for the family plans to be able to share and have multiple subscribers. Then what they did was they just recently, the huge The massive plummet came when they said we're going to start checking your IP addresses so you can't log in at different cities and states. So what's happening now? There you go, all of you rich bigwigs
Netflix.
that lost all that money, and Netflix, that's what you get. This is what happens when American greed. This is what happens when American greed does what you do. That's what you get from the American public. We're not going to support that crap anymore, and that goes to show. That's America right
And you
there.
know what? It's too many ways. Because guess what? I have a thing on my TV called Apollo TV. I can watch anything on the planet that I want. It's $10.
Yeah. Don't be telling that too loud, though.
I'm telling all the Aki Nation so they can know better.
Yeah, exactly.
And do better.
But that's exactly what happens, though.
That's insanity.
So Netflix, go yourselves. 'Cause
Netflix.
you did it to yourself.
I saw another story about Netflix on the AP today. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. I'm going to see if you know about this.
And it's really, really sad that I have to say that because, companies, I mean, that's what happens. You notice the other companies that are still in business and still surviving. Spotify hasn't done that to people. Consistently screwed them every chance they get. So Spotify, be wary because people will drop you like a bad habit. There's other subscriptions out there for people to jump onto. So you got to be careful. If you want business and you want us to stay, you're gonna have to be tempered because that stuff. The public's not gonna react happy to that. They'll just drop you now. There's so many other subscription services.
And there's so many ways to watch TV for free. You don't have to pay for this stuff
exactly.
anymore.
It's a saturated market now.
You think this is the beginning of the end for a lot of companies in the stock market?
It will be. It will be because it will be because you have to be legitimately nice to your customers nowadays. And if you're not, and you just keep trying to keep taking,
they run away.
Yeah, they're gonna be gone, dude. I'm gonna leave you because I have that discipline to where if I find you as a shitty company that's just trying to rip me off and take from me,
you won't even go there.
I won't go to you.
You know what?
Period.
I haven't been to Home Depot since 1998.
Exactly. And you have a reason for it,
Yep.
and you won't go back. And
I would never go back in there
exactly.
again. Ever.
And there's tons of restaurants, companies, all kinds of stuff that I won't do. It don't matter how great you are. It doesn't matter how great people talk about you. There's a reason that I don't go to you.
And I tell everybody not to go there too.
Yep. And exactly.
And there's that.
Yep.
And on that note, y'all,
boom.
That's the end of this show. Well,
Boom.
thank you for watching Good and Crazy News,
Boom.
y'all. And guess what? We'll be back next week with another episode. In the meantime and in between time, peace.